Every story has a beginning, and mine started in a dropship. We were dropping over Fragment East, because if we're solo queuing, why wouldn't we hot drop? I mean, of course I could just rat around the map getting a little bit of loot here and there, but there's just this pull towards chaos when you're alone. First gun we managed to pick up was the L-Star. Not the best weapon, but a decent starter. But in the corner, we found Peacekeeper. Now if you've seen me, I am no good at shotguns, but I thought, why not? We're taking it. I hear footsteps around me, so I'm aiming down sights. I'm looking around, but decide there's no one here. I go down a flight of steps when I see someone to the right. I take the zipline and it sounds like they end up on the second floor, so I decide to grab the energy ammo I see. Going ammo hungry is a very bad idea with solo.
Round 1, beginning ring countdown.
I'm going around the first floor, grabbing some loot when I get shot. So I face, not giving them another moment to see me. But I go right into them, so I run upstairs. I slide, I jump, I do whatever, I get out of the way. I was gonna win this, but there's a second person, so I pull out. Plus they phase, so there would really be no point in chasing. Instead, I decide to armor swap.
Catching myself up.
After healing out the door, I decide to take a look around. I gotta find this enemy.
Kill leader.
But I'm having a lot of trouble. I need to find them without giving away my own position, which can be very difficult. So I rotate this small area, going up the zipline down the stairs for a little bit. Hoping to bait them in, but it's just not working and it sounds like more people are approaching. I've got to make a move. The best thing to do in a situation is to take the high ground, so that's where I go. And would you look at that, I found a rat! Well, time to be an exterminator, I guess.
Whole squad down.
I'm panic looting. I keep hearing footsteps, so I keep checking the zipline. I can't decide quite what to grab, but I have an idea. Anyways, I need to move soon because staying still is death for a solo player.
Just a minute until the ring closes, huh? Good. It's not far. Ring's not that far.
Ooh, what a nice stick. Sad that I can't follow that up with my aim. Kinda garbage.
30 seconds until close. Recharging my shields. Throwing thermite grenade. Just 10 seconds. Warning. Room closing.
After hitting that stick, I was so sure that they were gonna rush at me. So I ratted for a little bit. Only for like around 14 seconds though. Once I had my courage back, I remembered staying still is in fact death for a solo player. So I kept on the move. I was outside the ring, but I still had time. So I was taking it. As anyone who plays Loba knows, if an opponent sees where your ring lands, you're dead. Sadly, my aim was not good enough to achieve that. I saw ammo. As I jump off the building, I see another Wraith challenging me. Sadly, she was very pathetic compared to the L-Star hipfire. I heard footsteps. I ran. I was not going to be caught out in the open looting a box. When I looked out, I didn't see anyone, so I kept on the move.
Patching myself up.
The box was gray now. Someone had been here. I checked the remains. An arc star and a frag grenade were all that was left. I continued my exploits in this one building.
Half the squads are gone.
I didn't know where they went, so I wanted to make sure I didn't get caught off guard. Just so you know, you can wall jump into a zipline. In the distance, I saw someone running. There was no way I was going to hit that, so I looked around. I noticed that the box in the corner was blinking, so I assumed someone was looting it. So I threw a grenade. Sadly, there was no one there, so my grenade bore no fruits. On the other hand, it did startle some rats in the corner. A plan was forming, slowly but surely. Let's see what happens. A kidnap.
Placing a portal.
Very, very, well, I mean, it failed, so it's not that smart.
Portal's getting shot at. Recharging my shields.
I could hear them approaching, but I didn't know from which direction. But then I heard a slide behind me. That's when I knew they were coming in from that entrance. I missed every shot, so I ran. Sadly though, I ran right into them. They broke my shield, I broke theirs, they got me half health, so I phased. Luckily, jumping down the steps saved me from their shots. If you jump into your portal while it's closing, this happens. Very interesting. They thought I ran away. I was still here. I had to bide time though.
Myself up.
I made it to the top of the steps and began to heal my shields when I saw this. They were still here. I thought she had seen me, so I stayed behind cover and kept moving. I got an angle and realized that they weren't coming for me. In fact, they had no clue I was here. So of course I capitalized on this. But my aim isn't good enough to reflect my intention. They were in a fight. The only sensible thing to do here was to push. I made sure I was full health, and I ran. One person went down, I kept moving. Yee yee.
We're joining you.
We.
Yee.
Gabriel had joined the chat. How nice. I got these two low, and I continued
Me
the
creaky.
conversation. Alright. He was playing TikToks, and I was focusing. I was vibing, and I got this shot. Had to make sure to hit my target. I grabbed the weird angle I knew that would achieve my victory. He did a little bit of damage. I was cracked beforehand, so you can tell it's not that much.
Squad down.
I looted, took a flat line, but overall, there's not much interesting here, so I'll skip forward. Gabriel came back.
Didn't.
Yeah, I know, I'm in a match right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm in 7th place as a solo. I got 4 kills, 1,100 damage, 54 till Red Eagle. Yes. I was excited. I'm hitting my wall jumps, I'm hitting my people.
With Ray.
Void jumping.
I was so sure I had been spotted here, but I guess they didn't. I don't know. I followed them.
I saw you throw away
Gibber's watching Cobra Kai, so I'm gonna skip forward to when we're in the ring. These guys didn't see me. Okay.
Pipe for.
I had made it. I was safe. And the enemy squad, right in front of me. Right there, I had sworn he had spotted me. I'll stand behind this pole, and I don't understand how he didn't. There's no way Wraith is that thin. You can all see where this is going. An Oblivious squad, an Arc Star, and a miss. A second Arc Star, and I hit myself. It happens, it happens. Let's move on. My first order of business was finding this squad, because there was no way I was moving in if they had a position on me. Luckily I saw them.
1 minute until ring close.
He didn't shoot. So I moved up. He saw me. And I killed him. His crypto partner was on his drone. And look at this, he made me waste one of my shield cells. What an asshole. But, he charged at me with a Devo. Not the best charging weapon, if you have ever held it. His drone could see me, and if I turned around, he would shoot me. I was done with this game of Ring Around the Rosie, so we ended it.
Need to recharge my shields. Took out the whole squad. Just 10 seconds.
Attention, delivering care package.
I saw and heard a team jump out away. I wasn't gonna follow because they'd obviously hear it. But I found this nice site. I was doing well with mine, but just in case I had to face the Bangalore in the endgame. I heard footsteps in that building, so my plan was to climb up the side. For the first time, Wraith's passive worked before the shot started. I portaled, then phased, because that's faster than just phase, or at least it takes away the slowness in animation. I jumped back here because I was not about to run into a building that heard me running around it. So instead I went to this one.
Recharging my shields.
I was here for a while, thinking I was gonna get pushed. Because if you see a solo Wraith, why wouldn't you? But it never happened, so I guess we might skip forward a bit.
I have my 5 squads left. I got 2 more kills on my 6.
They hadn't seen me, and no one knew I was here. I don't know what brought this on, but I decided now was the time to go.
30 seconds.
Did you see it? Right there. There's a little Watson running past my gun sights. Don't know how I saw it, but I did. I decided chasing the solo runner would be a lot easier than waiting for the other team to move up. Didn't know how long I could keep sneaking behind people, but I knew that a single 1v1 was gonna be my victory. The other squad didn't want to hand it to me though, so I just, did this.
Need to recharge my shields.
Now, not the smoothest kill, but it gets the job done. I could have taken the Spitfire, but I saw what happened to Watson, and I didn't want to fall victim to the same fate as my predecessor.
inside the next ring.
Just a minute until the ring closes,
After
huh?
checking and double
Good.
checking,
It's not far.
I was glad to find that there was no one here waiting for me. So the last place to check was up. I needed to find the positionings for these last squads, otherwise I'd have no chance.
Phasing. Ring's not that far.
Jeez, he tried to take my head off with that one. Luckily, I'm too fast. I hear robotic legs approaching, so I hide. I bide my time in this corner, waiting for my opportunity. When it presents itself, and when you finally hold still, I shoot. Only break the shield though, but that's enough to cause the Bangalore to rush to his aid and let me bamboozle her.
Next ring.
Now I have their positioning, and they're stuck in mine. They know I have the angle on the door, so their only option is to rush the other team who doesn't know they're there.
2 enemy squads left. Easy.
Didn't you don't take him?
Third place, 2 enemy squads left.
Alright, nice, that's nice. Me and Tom are in arenas.
Okay. I grab my positioning as quick as I can, because I know when those squads come down, I'm going to need to have the first beams. And there they come. I listen to their footsteps and try to determine their location when I see the little octane.
Final round. Beginning ring countdown.
Hello, beam time. I honestly don't know how I got that last headshot,
45
but
until
good for
ring
me.
close.
I trap us both in here for the easy 1v1. Okay, maybe not that easy, but I manage it, right? Is this where it ends? Have the apex gods forsaken me again? The calculative universe sends a grenade my way. But there's one thing that they all forgot. One thing they overlooked.
Look out, grenade.
This box offers more cover than I imagined, and that surface is slanted,
Void running.
so I was safe from the grenade. I run out of there just to run back in because I needed to lure them out before I could continue anything. I reload my guns, I get back in, because I can't challenge that with only 50 health remaining. I'm a little crazy, so I do it anyway. I heal and then I have to determine how many people are on that team.
Just
I
10
can assume
seconds.
it's just the Bloodhound. He's probably the partner of the Watson I killed earlier, if y'all remember that. I sent a grenade his way. Did disorient him while I run in. He threw a grenade straight up, which is a perfect play if I had walked into it. Anyway, he has time, so he heals a little bit of shield. But I run in, so that doesn't last too long. He's back to half shield and around half health. Once he gets that scan, I figure it's time for me to go back and heal. Lucky for me too, because he just cracked my shield.
Need to recharge my shields.
I don't know how much time I have in here, but with the ring closing that slow, I figure it's enough. I saw where he ran to, he's not that sneaky. Reload my guns and get ready for the final fight. Not every story that's recalled or retold ends with happy endings. Mine does though. Too bad for that Bloodhound, I guess.
No killer who can stop me this time. I'm here today. Let's do this.
You are the Apex Champion.
Let's all celebrate my glorious victory with 10 kills and
what's
2.3k
happening?
damage as a solo.